Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I'm Shinta hamifa from TBI. Okay, today I will reaction video about education. The first I will tell you about 21st education. Space and time are no longer a barrier to society in communicating. The advancement of information and communication technology, or ICT, has changed the order of people's life. Global economic competition is getting to her, which demands the 21st century students need to be equipped with ICT skills. Not only the economy, the world of education has also experienced many changes due to this progress, so that the face-to-face learning model is not longer sufficient but must be blended with the use of digital and online media, and this is mandatory, no longer additional, in the world of increasingly fierce competition. Skills in their respective field are indeed the most important thing that must be supposed. In Appendix 3 of Permendicbook number 34 of 2018 is written that the learning process is held based on activities in interactive, inspiring, fun, challenging, and motivating way for students. In addition, the learning process also provides space for the development of skills in the 21st century, namely creative, innovative, critical thinking, problem solving, collaborative, and communicative. To welcome the era Industrial Revolution 4.0 and the future. This area is also known as phenomena of disruptive innovation, which embrace the pattern of digital economy, artificial intelligence, big data, and robotics. To make students able to master the above skill, an educator must be able to develop a learning plan that contains activities that challenge students in order to think creatively and critically in dealing with a problem. Good cooperation and smooth communication and student-centered learning must appear in every lesson plan he makes. Following 21st century skills, which are often abbreviated as 4C, namely creative and innovation, the teacher's appreciation of the small role when there are students' achievement can open up space for him to able to develop his potential. Students need to feel valued in order to be motivated to continuously improve their creativity. Some of the skills related to creativity that can be developed and learning include the following: have the ability to develop, implement, and convey neat ideas orally or writing. Be open and responsive to new and different perspectives. Able to present creative ideas conceptually and practically. Okay, before we get to the main topic, I want to ask, what do you imagine when you hear South Korea? Have you ever imagined how education is here? Yes, in this video I will explain about international education, a view from South Korea. Paul Friend, he is the principal at the North London College School. He is explained about he feels the concept international education has changed. International education simply means school that exist in international location, probably serving the need of expert. Paul feels the term has taken on new meaning and now sees himself not as an educator teaching overseas but as an international educator. Paul's experience have raised concern, however, about the narrow focus and examination in some parts of the world when creativity and collaboration are what the world and the workplace need. He feels this can only be improved by schools and universities working together to identify key skills employers are seeking and to embed them in curriculum. A significant challenge at the North London College School in the convincing the parent of advantage of an international education and in importance of valuing other culture as well as their own. In Tim Out case study video from Cambridge, he also expound the diversity in educational focus between different cultures and the need to embrace them all. Powell and Tim share into the curriculum to ensure schools produce globally minded students. And the video also sees some of Powell's students explaining what international education means to them, and international education opened gate to a whole new world, teaching me to be more open-minded and ready to explore. And now they see it changing in the future, and international education should always reflect a changing world. And an international education North London in Jeju Island is so in this international school not only formal studies but they also learn culture from various countries, and they are also ready to go various countries to explore their knowledge. Next, and then in Korea, perhaps more so than anywhere else, educational success equals socioeconomic status. South Koreans view education as the main driver of social mobility. For themselves and their family. Graduating for a top university is the ultimate marker of high status, and the pressure is on from an early age. Competition and studying hard to be the best is deeply ingrained in the psyche of Korean students. The entire environment surrounding the child, presence, family, and the teacher is actively involved and great toward the same goal, to the best ready and success. Students have a clear path and a clear purpose in the mind at the start of their educational journey. And should South Korea's system be adapted to remedy Western education ailments? The intense pressure to success, no matter the cost, is taking its financial and social toll. As university plays are limited, Korean spend over 18 trillion won, around 20% of household income, to pay for after-school private academy called Hak-won, and 75% of all children attend an Hak-won, mainly at Daejidong Seoul Study Mecca. Research has found that Asian American students are more likely to have conflicted relationships with their parents over unmet expectations and more self-image issues than white students. And then, Korea has long retained a Confucian nation that man is perfectible through education, with the traditional class systems obsolescence. Educational attainment has become a principal measure of person worth. The government plays a central role in the terms of educational policy and research and their implementation. Although recent educational reform have embraced the need for more autonomy for individual schools or regions. Under the democratic idea, the traditionally neglected population with disabilities has also been getting increased attention from government and society. Koreans have achieved remarkable progress in making education available to all, and the literacy rate quickly reached almost 100%. Koreans are among the most educated people of the world. Having achieved the urgent initial goal of equity in educational opportunities, the Korean government and people have set for themselves a new aim of global competitiveness in the information-oriented 21st century. Research and development have been promoted, especially in science and technology, while the youth and talent in the other areas, including the humanities and the fine performance art, have also been given special encouragement. Okay, thank you for watching. Sorry for mistake. Assalamualaikum.